For today, we're doing charcoal roasted oolong from Taiwan, and it's fully organic. It comes from Baigu Mountain, pretty high elevation. So not only it's high elevation, but it's also roasted with charcoal. And because it's a higher elevation, normally they are organic. And this is a medium roasted. Very difficult to find a good medium roast oolong. I feel like it's easier to find a light roast and a heavy roast. I like to tell people, if you go to a new place and you want to be safe, always get the heavy roast. But if you go to a good place that's supposed to have good tea, then get a light roast. Now, if you can find a good medium roast from like Taiwanese tea, I think it's special. For the longest time, I feel like I couldn't find a good medium roast oolong. So I'm very happy that I'm finally find something that I truly enjoy. I put 4 grams, very quick rinse as you notice. Sometimes I even rinse it twice, and the reason is because I want to open up the flavor, and I want to like get some of the outside charcoal notes from the leaf to slightly basically balance it out, because sometimes if you don't do that, I feel like the charcoal note might feel a little bit too strong. So I like to kind of like rinse it really quick, not because it's dirty, just to have a better balance in flavor. So it's not uncommon for me to rince certain tea twice. So this is basically the second rinse, but I know that this is not going to be enough. So I'm gonna just dump that. Now this is when the flavor really comes out, right? 4 grams boiling water, very quick, 205 or 95 degree. I don't like to brew it too long. That's why I put 4 grams. The more tea you put, the quicker you're gonna brew it. When it's come to heavy roast oolong, I like to put a little bit more than normal, but then brew it quicker. And then, very important, to like just put a little bit, even if it's a big cup like this. I always prefer to put just very little. Make sure you smell them. Whew. Very clean tasting, very clean. So usually when it comes to like roasted tea like this, you want it like strong but not overpower, so that you only taste the you don't want it only taste the charcoal notes, right? You want still to taste all the other sweet flavor. And if a good oolong, they usually like a good medium roast oolong, you should be able to get a pretty good balance between sweetness, savory notes, nutty, roasted, buttery, creamy. It's really a little bit of everything. Give you the satisfaction of like almost like when you like so thirsty and then you drink something refreshing. It makes you feel that like, wow, that was refreshing, that was like good. Now when it's roasted oolong, I prefer drinking it hot. I don't like to cool it down too much. For some reason it just tastes better. See, even though I'm using a big cup, I like to just put like very small amount. Just take your time, and same thing, very quick brew. I will pour the hot water slowly. If you do this slowly, by the time you're done, your tea is pretty much ready. It's all about timing. Now I'm gonna finish this. Unfortunately, this is too much. Like I said, I like to just a little bit, and just swirl a little bit. and your tea is ready. Very simple, and just keep repeating this process, and you're gonna brew it a little bit longer and longer. You know what's fun about like a medium roast oolong? Every time you brew them, you always pick up something different. Like yesterday I was drinking this, earlier I was drinking this. I don't really get a chocolate notes earlier or even yesterday, but right now I get like this really sweet chocolate notes. Oh, wonderful. When it's just perfect, it tastes like chocolate, really. So let's try this one and see what it tastes. Again, if you can, just even if you have a big cup, just put very little. By very little, you can like even sort it around. You can smell it better. Close your eyes if it helps. And then try to slurp it. When it's like or roasted oolong, if you slurp it, it tends to bring more flavor to it. In fact, sometimes you can even just like bring in a little bit liquid and then curl your tongue and then slurp it while it's still in your mouth. And that's a technique that I like to use when it comes to like a roasty oolong like this. So it's basically you do it that way, and it will like bring out even more aroma to it. It takes a little bit practice, but if you do it a couple times, you'll get it. Also, when you pour it just a little bit, the temperature will cool down much faster too. Very, very fun. If I fill up all the way, it's gonna be too hot and I'm gonna have to wait around too long. And then, yeah, just repeat the process. Very simple. I will add an extra 5 seconds every time. You want it, make it strong, but you don't want it that all you taste is charcoal. So if you do exactly what I just mentioned, how like I do it this way, you should get like a sweet notes, almost like chocolatey, buttery, creamy, nutty, even like toasted kind of like almond. Very, very nice, very, very nice. Great for winter. It makes my chest feel like warm. It makes, and I feel a little bit energy, but not too much. So definitely worth to give this a try. It's brand new, Taiwanese Shui Xian, super unique tea from Taiwan. Shui Xian, if you don't never had it, it's a normally Wuyi oolong from China, but this one is from Taiwan. Very, very special. If you love roasted oolong, especially from Taiwan, medium roast, definitely give this a try. I promise you're gonna really love it. And that's it. I'll see you again until the next tea video. Bye.